Hi guys, welcome back to a Disney video. Today I'm going to be talking about my Hollywood Studios favorites.
I'm gonna take you on a ride, on a ride. I'm gonna take you on a ride. I'm gonna race you to the sky, to the sky. I'm gonna race you to the sky.
This video might be faster than Magic Kingdom one because there's almost zero rides in Hollywood Studios. There's 4 rides actually. I'm going to be talking about my favorites for Hollywood Studios today and got my staff because Hollywood Studios is basically the Star Wars park. I'm ready to go! So to start things off, I'm going to start with rides first and the best fast passes that are in the parks. Basically, all 4 rides that are there are fast pass worthy. And the rides are Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Toy Story Midway Mania, and Star Tours. For my top 3 favorite rides, I only chose 2 of those rides and more of like a show type experience because I'm not the biggest fan of Star Tours and I'm not gonna list Toy Story in this list. Sadly, even though I love that ride. But due to a recent expansion that they're going to be doing for the opening of Toy Story Land, they might be slightly changing Toy Story Midway Mania. But my third favorite ride on this list, even though it's not officially a ride, it's more of like an experience or an attraction, it's Muppet Vision 3D. I love Muppet Vision. I always watch it when I go there. It's always funny, even though they haven't changed Muppet Vision 3D in forever. I love it. And my second favorite ride is Rock and Roller Coaster. There's no other explaining my reasoning for loving Rock and Roller Coaster. I'm a big fan of Aerosmith. I love that it goes fast. From 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds. I love that ride. It's amazing. And at number 1, my top favorite ride is Tower of Terror. I just love the free falling of it. That's why I like it. The theming is great. It's the only Tower of Terror in America now. And then I'm going to go straight into best fast passes. All fast passes are good for those 4 rides. With the opening of Toy Story Land in a few weeks, I would say get fast passes for those 2, even though they might be sold out as of now, I think. My top 3 best fast passes are for Toy Story, Tower of Terror, and Rock and Roller Coaster. You can walk on a Star Tours on an easy day, maybe on a busy day. Kind of Star Tours get a fast pass. Line can go up to 60 minutes on a really busy day for Star Tours. On a simple day, it can be 15 minutes, which is basically a walk-on, which is very long for Star Tours. So best fast passes, all 4 rides in the opening of Toy Story Land. Get fast passes for the rides there. Next thing I'm going to be talking about is characters. There's not that many characters in Hollywood Studios. You can meet the main Fab 5. They do Character Palooza sometimes in front of the park, which is like random characters. My top 3, at number 3, I have the Disney Junior characters, which are in the Animation Pavilion. Can't exactly call it that now because Star Wars took over the Animation Academy. But that little courtyard where Star Wars Lunch Bay is, you can meet the Disney Junior characters. As far as now I know, you can meet Sophia the First, Doc McStuffins, and Jake the Neverland Pirate. Those are the 3 that I know you can meet. And they're permanent characters so far, as far as I know. And if you have a kid that loves Disney Junior, that would be great characters for them to meet. And the second character that I love meeting are the Green Army Men outside of Toy Story Midway Mania. It's always the best meet because they're just so funny and they have a show now. Like towards the Star Wars wall. I don't know what to call that. The future entrance to Star Wars Land is where the Green Army Men show is. You can also meet them. They don't talk though. They're not face characters for the Green Army Men. They're still super fun. Like they hide, they scope out the area. It's a really funny meet if you ever see them. Going back to Star Wars Launch Bay at number 1, the best characters that I love meeting, even though I haven't been there since it's been Star Wars. Last time I was in Hollywood Studios, it was still the Animation Academy and the hat was still there. But best meet that I think, because I met these two characters in Disneyland, it's hopefully the same. Chewbacca and Kylo Ren meet and greets, and they added BB-8. So all three of those meets are at the top of my characters list as favorites. Of course, I met Chewbacca and Kylo in Disneyland, but it's the same. It's the same Star Wars launch bay. Now we're going to restaurants and food, and I'm going to start with my top 3 favorite Disney restaurants and Hollywood Studios. There's not a lot that I've eaten at in Hollywood Studios. Never really eaten that park. But at number 3 for restaurants is Hollywood Scoops, which is almost right directly in front of the Tower of Terror. It's on the corner. It's very close to the Fantasmic entrance, I think, which is like very close. But Hollywood Scoops sells amazing ice cream. I always go there for ice cream. They have the best ice cream in all the parks, in my opinion. It's hand-scooped ice cream. That's why it's called Hollywood Scoops. And I love it. In the second place, my restaurant's favorites is ABC Commissary. They have chicken and burgers and sandwiches and stuff and salads. I'm there for the chickens. That's why I love ABC Commissary. We've been going on our past few trips. We love ABC Commissary as a family. And I love ABC Commissary for the chicken nuggets. It's the best place for chicken nuggets in Hollywood Studios. And for number 1, I have to say Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant. It's the full name. Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant. I love the theming because you sit in cars like you're in a drive-in movie. There's actual old movies playing, or like short movies. They don't play full movies, but black and white movies from like 60s and 70s. Maybe the 80s, but old movies because you sit in cars, like not actual cars, like mock-up cars. Fits a lot of people, up to 6 or 7 or 8 people per car as far as I know. I love Sci-Fi. Best restaurant that I've ever been to, probably in my opinion. It's just, I love the atmosphere and the environment that it is. Going on to snacks. My top 3 favorite snacks. There we go. I can't do it. I have a hard time doing 3. These are a brand new snack. I have not had these yet, but the Whoopie Pies look absolutely amazing. They're my number 3 spot. The Whoopie Pies look amazing. That's why they're at number 3, because I've had Whoopie Pies before, but not the Hollywood Studios versions of Whoopie Pies. I'm just saying that they look amazing, and if I had one, it would probably be at number 1, but I'm just putting it at my number 3. And then, number 2, chicken strips from ABC Commissary. And then my number 1 favorite snack is ice cream from Hollywood Scoops. And then going to stores, merch, and shows. These are the last 3 things that I'm going to be talking about. I love the merch in Hollywood Studios, because we got villains, we got heroes, in Fantasmic. There's a villain store in Hollywood Studios, if no one knew that. A villain store, just dedicated to villains. It's a villain store. Don't know what it's called, but it's a villain store. There's a movie prop store. They had actual size Power Rangers at one point. I think they were for sale. I would have loved one from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Even though those aren't on my list, those are memorable mentions. But my 3rd favorite store is Tower Hotel Gifts. Tower Hotel Gifts is the gift shop for Tower of Terror. They always have the best themed merch, because all the merch in that store is devoted to the Tower of Terror. It's all Tower of Terror merch. So that's why I love it. Even though it is very loud, people always ring the bells that are there in the shop. But I love that shop so much. Then my 2nd favorite shop is Rock Around the Shop, which is the Rock and Roller Coaster gift shop. About half of the store is Rock and Roller Coaster themed, about the other half is just random stuff that you can find in the other 3 parks. But I still love that shop. There's guitars on the ceilings, there's amps everywhere. It's highly themed. Don't get me wrong, but half of the store just has normal merch in it that you can find anywhere else. Amazing. I no longer have my shirt that I bought from the store last time I was there, but because it no longer fits me. I got a small. Oops. But they have the best shirts, like rock and roll Mickey shirts and Aerosmith shirts. It's amazing. My number one favorite store is Crossroads of the World, which is the very first shop that you come to right when you walk into Hollywood Studios. It's the store that has a giant spire and then Mickey is on a globe on top, which is the very first store. You can find basic things there. You can get autograph books if you forgot one. You can grab your pens. They got little plushies. It's the last store that you can see when you're exiting the park as well. In case you want something from Hollywood Studios, you can just grab something from there. Like at the end of Fantasmic or at the end of Star Wars. And then merchandise, my third favorite is the Tower of Terror Fast Pass. Because it's a video Fast Pass and you also get your picture. It's amazing. If you have your Magic Band on you, you can automatically download that at the exit of the ride. And the videos for Tower of Terror Fast Pass are amazing. You can see everyone's faces like in slow-mo. Like everyone's reaction to dropping. And my second favorite piece of merchandise is the drumsticks in the Rock and Roller Coaster gift shop, Rock Around the Shop. Drumsticks are amazing. There's not a lot of different designs for the drumsticks, but the drumsticks are amazing. You can find drumsticks nowhere else on Disney property. That's why I have to say the drumsticks are my favorite piece of merchandise. And at number one is the Ewoks that they sell. They sell little baby Ewoks about this big, and I have one. That's why I have to say Ewoks are my favorite piece of merch, because the only piece of merch on this list I have is the Ewok. That's why I have to say it. I have Wicket when they changed the way Wicket looks over the past 2 years, but I got the cuter version of Wicket. Wicket now, it looks awful. They're the fuzziest little things ever, that's why I have it. And Ewoks are my favorite creatures in the Star Wars films. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about is my favorite shows. Hollywood Studios is shows more than it's rides. Even though everyone says, there's not a lot to do now. Until Toy Story and Star Wars Land opens, there's nothing here. You can spend an entire day in Hollywood Studios just from the shows and waiting in line for the rides, the 4 rides that they have. So at number 3, my third favorite show is Voyage of the Little Mermaid. I love that show. The show is just beautiful. They haven't really changed it at all over the past few years, which is saying something. There was a rumor going around that Little Mermaid was going to disappear from Hollywood Studios. It hasn't happened yet. The rumor has been going around for about 1.5 years. Might never happen. We're going to have Little Mermaid for a while. I hope they change that show to something else, maybe. Like, change out all the shows to something new. I wouldn't mind that. But Little Mermaid is very cute. There's bubbles, and I love it. My second favorite show is the Indiana Jones show. It's amazing. Of course, they haven't changed it, but hopefully they change it eventually with Indiana Jones 5 coming out in a couple years. Gotta get going with that. Harrison Ford is just hitting his 80s. He might not be around for much longer. Poor Harrison Ford. The Indiana Jones show, always full of action, always full of suspense, even though it hasn't changed in a while. Still an amazing show. And at number 1, my favorite show is Beauty and the Beast. I love that show. I have cried over that show when I was younger. I still cry over it every single time I see it. And Beauty and the Beast is such an amazing show. Definitely my top 5 favorite princess movies for Disney. That's probably why I like Beauty and the Beast so much. It's the end of this video. Those are all my Hollywood Studios favorites. I did have notes, but that's it for this video. If you guys liked it, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below what your favorites are, and subscribe down below to see the other 2 parks favorite videos that I'm going to be doing for Florida, as well as Disneyland and DCA videos coming soon. And I'll see you guys very soon in another video. Bye!